Hello friends, this is Tarang Sachdeva from Goa Institute of Management. So today I have with me Miss Ester Martinez. Well, I would like to add on here, she's not just dynamic and enthusiastic, she's really passionate about what she does. She's also the CEO and editor-in-chief for People Matters. I welcome you, ma'am, at Goa Institute of Management,
Thank
Take
you.
5.
Thank you.
And it's Anveshan 2016, so again, we welcome you here.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
I would like to start with taking a little bit of glimpse as on People Matters, because you started as an HR professional. You represented one of the best as in global brands, be it TCS, Manpower, or HP, but now working as an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
And you created People Matters. How has been this experience so far?
Thank you. Thanks for the question, Karan. Yes, of course, I started my career in HR and I spent a lot of my pre-entrepreneurial journey in different roles in HR, and it's a fantastic experience and learning. When I decided to do something on my own, I really knew I wanted to continue in the HR field because that was my passion, that was also my area of expertise and also where I wanted to dedicate the rest of my career. And I felt that starting a media business that can actually create an impact on the HR professionals was my calling. And really I believe that from the perspective of the products we do, we're a product company at the end of the day. So we have a print magazine, we do a lot of stuff online, social, we do conferences, we have a very active community on our mobile app as well. So these are all ways for us eventually to impact the community and to help the HR community transform. And we've seen a great success so far, and of course there's a lot to do.
Sure.
And for us, People Matters is really about the fundamental need that for organizations, people are the most important assets. And I believe that while we've been hearing that from business leaders for many years, the time has come where it actually matters. Whether you have the right people on board who can help you innovate and take the organization forward. So that's where People Matters came from.
Okay, well, I totally agree that human resource is the major asset of any business, and it forms a foundation for any business to succeed.
Yeah.
Second thing I would like to know, as in we have seen a lot of industries evolving over time.
Yeah.
The HR itself has evolved as a profession.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
what's your take on this?
Yeah. So I think we live in very exciting times. If you look at the way that business models are transforming, are really changing very rapidly. There's no industry today that is not getting affected by the wave of digitization and technology. So as I was sharing with you earlier, there are a huge disruption. So companies' tenure has gone down from 60 years to 12 years. Just in the last, from 1960s till today. 52% of the companies in the Fortune list post 2000 don't exist anymore. So that's the level of disruption that is happening. That's clearly affecting our organizational structure as well. I think with more technology, more analytics, the way we do work is changing, and that's ultimately affecting on the kind of people we need. So all this really has an implication on what is the role of HR then. And I think the role of HR is to fuel that transformation, to help the organization change, to bring agility, and to really move from a partnering role to an accelerator role, which to my mind, I think it's the real role. And there's still a gap, I feel, when I interact with many CEOs. They tell me that the HR professionals are not yet there to accelerate business. But what I can say is that there is definitely a huge ambition for the HR community to impact business. And it's a beautiful journey, and we hope that we're supporting in that journey as well.
And I'm sure as in People Matters is making a lot of difference industry-wide, I would say. And you mentioned agility and ambition.
Yeah.
So this year at Anveshan, which has been organized by Hriday at Goa Institute of Management, we have this theme, Unlearn to Unleash. So what's your take on this?
The lifespan of companies is reducing. The lifespan of people is increasing. So I think it's a beautiful combination, right? Because you will have to unlearn and relearn new things many times over in your career. So I think the time where you used to choose a career and probably stay in that function until the end of your career, I think that time has gone. The kind of skills that will be required in the future will be a lot more high skill, more creative. And that really, by the nature of the skill, changes every few years. because technologies will change, and a lot of the means of delivery of content and work will change.
Okay.
So clearly beautiful team, very well chosen, because it's only when that comes into your mindset when you're younger, when you're probably studying, that you will have to unlearn to unleash. And it's a beautiful mantra to probably carry it in your career, because I see many professionals struggling today to be able to unlearn.
True.
And if you're not able to reinvent yourself, you will not find a place. Really look at the statistics. The 46% of the jobs as we know them today will not exist very soon.
Okay.
So unless you have that real intent to unlearn to unleash, this is how powerful that is. You will not be able to really cope up with the changing times. And I'm very happy that you have chosen this team. I think it's very, very critical.
Well, thank you for that, and a lot of credit goes to the Hriday team. Ma'am, you mentioned the beauty of the theme, I would say.
Yeah.
But there has been a very beautiful journey you have had so far. And I'm not the only person saying this. I'm sure you have had a lot of fans also, watching a lot of videos that you have on YouTube. But this beautiful journey has had a lot of stuff in it. Be it working as an HR professional, now a representative of a company and leader in the corporate world. How would you summarize your journey so far?
I think it's still a long way to go. So I'm humbled to hear your words. I think there's still a lot to do and a lot to experience. And for me, it's a journey of trying to be authentic with what you do and find that purpose that you're making a difference to a community that for me is very critical, which is the HR community. And how will I summarize it? I think it's a journey of a lot of learning, and now putting that learning into use for a much larger community, not just for an organization, but really trying to do something which I believe is going to impact HR, but will also impact the companies that HR operates, and will eventually impact the economy and the community and society at large. So I can see a connect. In my own little way, I see a connect on how our work contributes to a larger purpose.
Okay, and I would actually like to congratulate you for People Matters, to be very honest. And as in, even during the talk or before the talk, a lot of students were into this discussion mode. What is People Matters? People know about People Matters. They were sharing their ideas of what People Matters is. But after this talk, we realized that there's a lot of difference that People Matters is making globally, I would say, to be very honest. Because it's not just about the HR as profession, but controlling human resource and giving your feedback and ideas on the same industry. It's also very difficult. So congratulations on this journey so far.
So I think it's a journey of many people who have contributed. So if I look back, it's been many very senior HR veterans who have supported us. Okay. Even when we started, we were just really small and very small team, and just with big dreams but very small. It's a journey that is credit to everybody who's contributed, because we are just catalysts. At the end of the day, our group is just a platform for others to share, for others to impact. So we are just catalysts. The credit of this success, if any, is really on every single HR leader and CEO who give us their time to share their experience, their knowledge, to come to our events, to share their best practices. So all the credit really goes into each one of them who dedicate their time and effort to be part of our platform.
I would like to take your feedback or your words for the leaders of tomorrow at Goa Institute of Management and other business schools. So a message for them.
So I think the future is so uncertain that the message will be simplify things.
Okay.
Being able to question things and act on things. What I see is that there are a lot of people who focus a lot on questioning. Questioning without acting has no meaning. And acting without questioning, again, has no meaning.
Right.
So my message will be, in your journey of making a difference to the world, always question, because question is the inquisitiveness for change.
True.
And follow that with acting, because question alone will not take you very far. You'll have to question and then act. True. So that will be my message to all of you that are starting and anybody who sees this video.
Thank you for your message, ma'am. And as Esther says, that act, not just question, it will make a lot of difference in the world.